Hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning back in for another episode of the Soulver Weekly Forecast. This week we have a hot topic. We're going to be talking about the Ring of Fire. If you haven't heard that.
Yeah, the Ring of Fire is basically around the Atlantic. There's a Pacific actually, it's a Pacific Rim of Fire. They've got a heap of volcanoes that are still active.
Yes, yeah.
And this is around the tectonic plate. Okay, so they're very active. And Japan's recent earthquake, there was one in 2011, which was of course very devastating for them. Terrible tsunami, awful things.
Shifted something.
It did. And then of course we had the Bali earthquakes before that. And so every now and then this thing starts to rumble. And there has been predictions in the past that the Ring of Fire will actually activate and that all of the volcanoes will go up.
Wow, so it's like a domino effect?
Yeah,
wow.
There'll be a massive influx of this, and people are starting to talk about it because of the massive solar flares that are coming in and causing lots of disruptions to Earth because of the magnetic fields being disrupted. So what we're going to look at today, guys, is are we worried that indeed if this happens, what's going to happen to us in the surrounding countries? Australia is actually in the firing line, as is Indonesia and Japan and parts of New Zealand. But what we're really concerned with is they think that if it did happen all at once, that a heap of lava will pour into the ocean and cause it to be blocked off.
Whoa.
That would be massive if it did happen.
That would be huge, yes.
But it would cause a major disruption to our Earth as we know it now. So let's have a look. Will the Pacific Rim of Fire cause us a huge issue in our lifetime in this next?
I was going to say, is there a prediction on the time that
everyone's
expecting?
Getting a bit excited about now. But let's just have a look and see if it's going to happen in the near future as well.
Okay.
Feels a little uneasy, to be honest.
It does actually. I felt that shift. It feels very dense now. Yeah.
Look, the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like this. We've got to leave this a lot of love. We've got to give the Earth a lot of love, guys.
Yeah.
This is about, obviously, when we are in a good frame of mind, Earth is happy. When we're not, Earth is not happy. Looking at it from an energetic point of view, if you want to help this, send heaps of healing to it, send heaps of love to it. All the scientists out there will be like, carrying on. But what I'm actually feeling here is that it can be changed. The outcome could actually be changed for this.
That's great. Yep.
All right. It's happened before. Clearly, it's happened before. So there's been a lot of upheaval in the past with this. We have to sort of also ask ourselves about interference on levels that we know is happening. And we do know that there has been interference with certain things, and we've actually done readings on this in the past.
Yes, we have, with the natural disasters and
the Tonga volcano, etc. And Tonga is actually part of this as well. And so, we have to look at that too and see, like, is this a naturally occurring situation, or is it something that's actually been, man manipulated, so to speak? Well, I do think that some of these occasions are definitely manipulated in the favour of the people that would actually get more from them. However, in this instance, there's a natural occurring disaster about to come. And I think that this is about change, the change that needs to happen on the planet, and we will see some definite changes to our landscape throughout this. We have to all individually, as I said before, send a lot of positive energy to it, hoping that the outcome won't be as dramatic. And in this instance too, it's be prepared and make sure you, on an individual level, are prepared for any kind of natural disasters, really. I mean, we have been faced with floods up here. There's been earthquakes around the world. There's been volcanoes erupting. There's all sorts of different things going on, which is pretty normal for planet Earth. Been happening for millions of years. Just because we're on the surface now, we have to put up with it. Okay. It can go either way. That's not great news. It can go either way. And so the more positive energy we put into this, the better. I'm feeling like we still have a long way to go. Definitely the Chariot card being the outcome here for the future is that there's still a lot of hard work here that needs to happen in order to get us across the line to be safe and secure, and to make sure that this isn't going to take out, cities, countries even. I don't know. I think I've told you this before, but I've always been really worried about Japan.
Yeah, you have actually mentioned that.
Yeah, I've always been concerned about that going under.
I think
underwater.
I'm not too sure if you did a prediction maybe on floods before or
I
something.
had actually before the earthquake, we did a prediction that there was going to be something hit them. But
Japan.
I do feel that there will be a lot of coastal areas that will be affected by this, including our own coast here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're right at the top end of Australia, so that could actually definitely be affected. Papua New Guinea and around
yes, that's right. Yeah,
our islands as well. Yeah, look, this is moving house.
It's a lot to
My
look
gosh,
out for,
there
guys.
will be people that will actually lose their homes in this. There will be people that will have to move because of it.
Wow.
And once again,
Magician.
Interesting. The magician. The ball is in your court, so to speak. It's in all of our courts. We need to really put as much positive love and energy into healing this planet as possible right now.
Yes.
And that is all we can do in order to dissipate some of the energy that is actually going to hit us coming up, and it's coming in here within the next 3 years.
Wow. 3 years is not a very long time, is it?
It's not.
So,
and it could actually, be a gradual thing. So we
Yes.
might find there'll be more and more and more of these, and then suddenly there'll be a big one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. Okay.
There's the timing on that, guys. And yeah, look that topic up if you haven't, the Ring of Fire. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this week's episode, and we will see you next time. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.